Hello and welcome to Versus Live. I'm Ross Merriam.
And I'm Corey Baumeister.
And we've got Rob in the booth say, "Oh, Captain, my Captain, Rob."
Oh, Captain, my Captain, Rob.
Now stand on the desk. That was the point.
There's a lot of valuable equipment
Yeah, I
here,
think
Ross.
that break, man.
We're doing a Dead Poet
Bad
Society
idea.
thing. Just no commitment.
Fail.
Yeah, because I want to be responsible for a TriCaster.
What do you care more about, Rob? Thousands of dollars in equipment that you're responsible for, or the minor adulation of maybe a dozen people on the internet?
Who can't even see me?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
But they'll know.
You could just say you did it. There we go.
I can't lie to the people, Rob.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You didn't stand on the desk. Regardless, Rob will be taking all of your questions, comments, concerns, and burns in the chat. Make sure to tag at Star City Games so he can see them and send his favorites over to us. We are wrapping up our sort of preview show, I would say, for this weekend's online championship qualifier, the second for season 1 on the SCG Tour Online. And we know that Temur Reclamation is the boogeyman. So far, it is 1-1 in this gauntlet of 3 decks that we think can really stand up to it. And we're closing with, I think, the deck that has sort of always been the natural foil to Temur Reclamation, but has gotten a little bit worse recently. Like this last season, it was not particularly good, whereas I think it was good against Reclamation the season before.
Yeah, like Worlds was, I think, the last time when I remember it just being good, like just being great against it. This is one of the things that just baffled me because nothing greatly has changed that much with how the deck is configured from Temur Reclamation side, but the matchup seems way, but like even adding Shark Typhoon doesn't seem like it should help the matchup, but it just feels like Mono Red is still not doing great, so it has to just be with all the other matchups around the non-Temur Reclamation matchup with Mono Red, just the other ones have to just be getting so bad that the deck hasn't been doing well enough to do well in tournaments. But
that said, we are now, you mentioned before the break, Sandy Dog MTG, who is a Mono Red connoisseur.
Oh, yeah.
Is tearing up some online events, the challenge events for the online qualifier. So, clearly there's something to be done here.
Yeah.
And I think we're getting to a point where the top decks are pretty inbred to beat each other, the Bants and the Temur Reclamations of the world. And that kind of turn in the metagame, that inbreeding is really beneficial to a deck like Mono Red.
True. Or when, the format is new like we're in right now and people are really trying to try these things out. And, like maybe Flash. People are trying to play Flash to target those top 2 decks. And then, Mono Red destroys those kind of decks and stuff like that. So I think Mono Red is only going to be good. I think it's just firmly like the best tier 2 deck. And it's just really has to have a great metagame to be able to, take down a tournament.
Yep. So we're going to see if it can still stand up to Temur Reclamation. That's the final test. We are playing for the marbles.
For the marbles. Let's bring them on over here. We got to see what we're playing for.
And we got a little bit of time, so we're going to turn this into a best of 5.
Yes.
Which means we're going to play 2 pre-board games and then 3 posts. So why don't we get into it?
Let's do it. I lost, so I will be starting. That's going to be pretty huge in this pre-boarded game.
Indeed it will be.
This hand isn't excellent, but I think it is still a keep. I'm going to keep it.
This hand seems heinous to me.
All right.
2 explosions, which I don't want to see.
Yeah, you want to draw one on turn 4 or whatever.
The worst piece of early interaction.
Yep.
So I'm going to send this one back.
5. You haven't rolled a 5 in a while. I feel like you've been getting really lucky.
Yeah, I've been keeping 7. I've been casting Growth Spiral on turn 2.
I know. I hate it.
Ooh, it feels great.
I hate it.
I think on the draw against Mono Red is the kind of place where you do want to mulligan aggressively because you know that you need to interact early. And I know that, even down a card, if I am able to interact early and stay alive, I'm going to take over the game.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you don't need all of your cards to beat me. You just need early pieces of interaction like that. If you just go, turn 3, you bounce something with Brazen Bar, turn 4, like Wilderness Reclamation and not really followed up with much, you're not going to get there. But Scorching Dragonfire on 2 is what you always want to be looking for. And
I was going to say, I don't need all my cards. I just need one of them, and its name is Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was one of the popular plans that Temur Reclamation has against Mono Red is just like completely ignoring the combo and just going into just a 4 Uro bunch of removal spell kind of deck, and you know,
Like
it's
deck
sometimes that's
ambushers.
good enough. Yeah,
That is my plan when we go to sideboard.
good call. Good call.
It's definitely my plan.
Yeah, Uro is a rough one to deal with. That's for sure.
Okay. Next hand is 7 lands.
Wow. The 5 chant finally worked. The 5 chant finally worked. Rob, do you got a question at all when we get ready?
Unfortunately, I do not right now.
All right, queue is open if you want a question answered here on Versus Live. And we should get some 4s in chat then. I think that's the main question I want to be seeing. That follows under the category of burns, I believe.
It's like icy hot.
I see. There we go. It's almost there. All right.
Okay. Let's see if we get a playable one.
Yeah, our hand is still not great though, so I would not say we are, you know, slam dunk winning this. If we had just a perfect curve, then yeah, probably. But
Okay, this is going to be an easy keep,
I would hope
and
so.
I'm going to send these 2 to the bottom.
all right, land go.
I too have land go.
All right. Okay, that's an interesting draw. I think I actually want to play that. Yeah, Runaway Steamkin, pass to you.
Steamy boy, eh?
The steamy
The
is.
Steamster. Forest pass.
Okay.
It's a good 2-drop, but you didn't have a 1-drop on turn 1, so I don't know how big this Steamkin's getting.
Yeah, that's true.
This feels like a 3-drop turn, and then next turns are going to pay off with the Steamkin.
You have 5 cards in hand.
Indeed.
Okay. Let's start with a Robber the Rich trigger
Okay.
and declare tax.
Before you declare, I will Growth Spiral.
Okay.
I will put this in tapped, and now we both have 4 cards.
All right. Then before I attack, I will shock your face.
Tilt.
Attack, trigger.
So I'm going to go to 18
Okay. Lame.
from the shock,
Is
and then I'll take
exile.
5 from combat, go to 13.
All right. Your go.
Thought I got you good.
Yep.
Island, pass the turn.
All right. Oops. Okay. Not a great draw there. You got 4 cards, huh? Declare attacks. All right. Trigger. All right. Unlucky.
Before blocks, I will make a 2/2 shark.
Alrighty.
I will attempt to block Robber of the Rich and try to put my hand back together.
Robber of the Rich.
Yep.
Cleave. Bang.
So this is going to be 6 minus 2 is 4, plus 4 is 8. I
Yep.
got 5.
All right, and then we want to play anything second main with the Steamkin. Sure, I'll remove 3, play a Bone Crusher Giant, and pass to you. Not bad, huh?
Nope.
Oh, Ember Cleave, I've missed you so.
Well, I guess I have to find either Gust or
Brazen Borrower.
Brazen Borrower
Okay.
off of this Uro.
Okay.
So let's play it and go to 8.
Go to 8.
And pass the turn.
All right.
I get to put a landed.
I have a feeling you're in trouble. My hand is no longer good, but declare tact. Trigger.
Actually, I guess in combat, but before you declare.
Okay.
I'll bounce that.
Okay.
So
Attack.
I.
Second Ember Cleave.
Which one are you going to keep?
I'll keep this one. Yeah. I'm going to
Sure.
keep this one. Yeah, we'll put it
This
here.
one already served you pretty well.
That's true. This one did do some damage, but yeah, take 10, 11, 12, 13.
I have a pretty good hand there for 5. Turn 2 Spiral, turn 3 Cycle Shark, turn 4 Uro plus Bounce.
Yep.
And then turn 5, I have like an Explosion for an amount.
Yeah. No, wasn't bad. Was not
close
enough.
to good enough.
Not good enough. Mono red taking it down. I'm only going to 5 though. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, but
Well, like I tapped out and did all my stuff. I think if that was a 7-card hand, I would have just died with 2 more cards in my hand.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But maybe you have like Dragonfire on 2 instead of just Growth Spiral. But I mean, it's hard to say Growth Spiral is a bad play though.
Yeah. The Cleave. Power of the Cleave.
I believe in it. I believe in it. That's
I believe
for sure.
in a thing called love.
Cleave is love.
I'm like, not mulliganing that much and making horrible jokes like Corey.
Yeah.
Like,
Are we? And usually I played the enemy deck. This is really just some role reversal here.
it's a weird day on Versus Live.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
Do you feel any weird energy in the studio, Rob?
Ever since that first pun you made, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. The pun shifted it all around.
Does that mean I'm going to top deck you in game 5?
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip the explosion. I'm going to have one left in my deck, and I'm going to be like really far behind. It'll be exactly lethal.
Oh God, I hope to see it. I hope to see it because the way that we ended versus this last time, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but it was awesome. Yeah. It was awesome.
Clip that, Rob, so that way when it happens, you can have the dual clip. And if it doesn't happen, you can destroy that and never show anyone.
Destroy the evidence, yeah. And only the hundreds of people that are watching now.
What's going to happen is when Corey top decks you, I'll cut that, and then it'll become part of the Ross Merriam compilation.
I like that. I like that. We need another sound of silence kind of thing.
These cards I'm going to be cutting from my deck when I sideboard.
Yeah.
And they also aren't castable because I only have one blue land.
Yeah,
so.
Rewind's not necessarily great in this matchup. A little slow.
It can be good.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If you draw it on turn 4 when you want to play Amateur as well, then it's insane. But I'm going to keep mine another pretty medium hand. It's not super aggressive, but definitely a keeper here.
A keeper?
A keeper.
Is it a Trapper Keeper? Where you go back to the 90s?
I wish. I did have one of those.
Yeah, everybody did. It was the 90s. I'm pretty sure it was required by law.
I think so.
It basically was, yeah.
Yeah.
The real question is what you had on your Trapper Keeper.
Yeah, what kind of design?
Yeah, was it like Dawson's Creek?
There you go. I do not remember. I do not remember at all, but...
I actually never owned a Trapper Keeper.
You didn't?
Yeah.
You didn't conform, huh?
Ross is not a cool kid.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I was certainly not a cool kid. Not at all.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Okay. Is this the hand of a cool kid? It is not, but I will keep it anyway.
All right.
Which
one don't you like?
It's one of these shock lands.
Okay. Bless you.
Excuse me. I don't really think it matters, to be perfectly frank.
Okay. The mana base circles around pretty well in that deck.
Let's keep the steam vents and put the breeding pool on the bottom.
Okay.
And start on a Ketria Triumph.
Alrighty. No one drop again, so I'll pass to you.
Okay. I just have Castle Vantrisco.
Okay.
You're up.
So we got some piece of interaction, I imagine. I'm going to play my Robber of the Rich.
One Robbie boy. How many cards you got?
I got 6.
Oh, I only have 5.
Just a 2/2 Hasty Bear.
I'll respond with a Gross Barrel.
Okay.
I'll put the steam vents on the battlefield that you know about.
Bang.
I'm at 18.
Here we go.
Fatal Passage, pass the turn.
Okay. Decent amount of stuff to be afraid of now. We're going to jam a Robber of the Rich.
Sure.
And attacks.
And no triggers, right?
No triggers, yep.
Same thing I did last time. I'm sure it's getting shocked, but I'll make a 2/2.
2/2 Shark. I do have the shock, so we'll get rid of that. I want to keep my robbers alive.
And I'll go to 14.
That's not a Night Pack Ambusher. That would have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be your turn.
Would have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Hey, it's still pretty good. Eat up a removal spell, still draw a card. That's a good exchange, you know?
Yeah. So I draw off the cycle.
Yep.
I'm at 14.
And pass to you.
Fatal Passage, crack it. Getting is land.
Is land?
It's not land.
Okay.
I will cast an Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath.
My favorite card.
Go to 17.
Okay. Luckily cannot bring it back this turn, but would be pretty shocked if he couldn't do it next turn. Yep.
And I'll put a breeding pool in tapped off of that.
Okay.
Already made my land drop. And I will pass the turn.
All right. Oh, that was a heinous draw. Yeah. Best foot forward. Torben.
Cards in hand?
3.
Okay.
Declare attacks.
Yep.
How many cards you got?
3.
Okay,
I'll go to
so
9.
all right, just take an 8. Yep, your turn.
I will spiral.
Okay, there's the arrow.
Let's play the 0.
Okay, I'm scared.
I will go to 12 then.
Yep. 12 to 20.
Put Stomping Ground onto the battlefield tapped.
All right.
And pass the turn.
Gotta hope you're just super flooded and don't have any pieces of interaction, I think. All right, we'll play Castle. It's actually kind of nice. It does allow to trade for Uro with any of these creatures.
No, because it doesn't double. It's +2.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So yeah, it only gets you to 5.
Okay. Well, that's okay. We're definitely mono red, so we're attacking. Declare attacks?
Yep.
All right, jam. Torby, huh? Well, let's see here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna cleave.
I will rewind the cleave.
Ooh, okay. All right, take 8.
I go to 4. Torben dies.
Yep. Pass to you. We rewind.
Do I want to scry with the castle? I don't think so.
Okay.
That's
Scary.
In.
All right.
I mean, it's 3 versus 2
That's
and
true.
an extra card.
That's true.
Put this in tapped.
Okay.
Play this for turn. I'm at 7.
All right.
You're up.
Okay. Castle. I can't castle you to death, but I can play a card in my hand, and then maybe the robbers trigger.
Well, I only have 1 card, so you got to empty your hand.
Yeah, but if you want to answer it, then I would have to. Then I would get a trigger. So, all right, I'm gonna play Torben number 2.
I will mystical dispute that.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay. Declare attacks.
Yeah.
2 triggers.
Ha.
What? Oh, it's when I have
Yeah.
last card. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. I don't know what I was thinking at all. Yeah, just take 4 then.
I go to 3.
And here go.
End step, scry with the castle.
Yep. I don't like my chances.
So at this point, I actually have to find interaction because the castle.
Yeah, castle's
me.
lethal this turn.
So I don't think I can keep this in negate.
That's a good call.
So let's put both on the bottom.
Okay. Are we scrying
And-
upkeep?
There's no reason to scry upkeep because I can draw off this.
Yep,
So let's
you're right.
see what I draw first. Oh my god.
I want to see a scry.
And now I think I have to scry.
Yep.
Because I have enough mana to explosion for 2 and deal with one of them.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's scry 2.
Okay.
Bottom. Top.
Okay, I don't like that.
Attack. I go to 6.
Yep.
Draw. Put this awkward blast zone onto the battlefield.
Okay.
And
I'm at now going to 14, or did you connect with that twice?
twice. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we haven't been keeping track of this.
Yeah, I was like,
you're
oh,
at
my
8.
life total doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm at 8.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Not doing whatever right away.
I want to force Corey to castle before I do anything.
Yeah. I will start by playing Scourge Spitter.
Yep.
Declare attacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Attack.
No blocks.
What could you have? It's probably like an explosion. Well, I don't feel great regardless, but I will play Embercleave. If I can I do this on the stack? I probably can't, huh? I think these triggers only go off when I have lost cards, right? Yeah. Okay.
Embercleave's fine.
All right, I'll target this.
I will explosion it for 3 in response.
Okay. Kind of figured it was that. I had no real way to play around it. And take 2.
It was going to be a little awkward, actually, because if I explosion, you obviously cleave me for the win. But if I take 4, then you can shock me for the win.
That's true.
I was thinking in my head, like, do I play around Embercleave or do I play around shock?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But to me, it felt like this was obviously your draw this turn, and then you definitely would have shocked somewhere earlier.
Probably.
But it's clear that, like, if you had a bunch of expensive spells, one could be left in your hand.
That makes sense.
I did make up my mind that I was going to, play around Embercleave.
Okay, smart. All right, I'll pass you.
And I have an explosion to kill you. I can blast away the blocker.
GG.
Man, I can probably even cast this for 8. Yeah. I guess I only have 7.
Just cast it naturally.
But I can shock and just cast for 8.
Well, both games were decided by who was on the play. I think this is definitely going to be a big matchup when it comes down to that. Also, your mulligan, the one game I won, probably didn't help either. But
my draw was still good. You just had a reasonable cleave curve. And that's the power of mono red. Is Embercleave is really good.
Yep, Embercleave and Torbran are both very powerful Magic cards. All right, so we are going to take a short break, and we are going to head to sideboarding here with mono red up against Temur Reclamations. Don't go anywhere. This one's for the marbles. All right, everybody, welcome back to sideboarding here with Versus Live. I am playing mono red up against the boogeyman, Temur Reclamation. You are definitely sideboarding a lot more than I am, that's for sure.
I think I'm sideboarding more in this match than I have the rest of the week combined.
I think so, and it makes sense because this is definitely, your worst matchup, or should be. You're more directed to beat the ramp decks or beat the mirror, and then just have a big sideboard plan for this. So that makes sense.
And the metagame is such that you're basically main decking for the mirror and pre-sideboarding for the Simic mirrors.
Yep, exactly.
Whereas, if you looked at Temur Reclamation a year ago, they were main decking some of the red removal and sideboarding more of the things like Ether Gust and stuff like that. But that's just not where the metagame is right now.
Makes sense to me. So I'm going to be taking out Runaway Steamkins. I think they get a lot worse post-board whenever you have a lot of removal. So I like taking out those, especially on the draw. This card is just really bad. And then taking out a couple shocks, because I do want 1 mana removal to be able to interact with you, but I would rather have Red Cap Melee to be able to deal with Ambusher, even at the cost of me losing a mountain. I think it's just much better. Soul Seer as well, to just be able to deal with Ambusher. A lot of my stuff is with Ambusher in mind, and then Tybalt is with Uro in mind to stop the fact that, you may be able to drop a 6/6, but without the life gain, I can just go wide against you and hope that that's enough.
Yeah, makes sense. On my side, Corey mentioned this before the break, that the plan here is to move really far away from the typical Reclamation over the top ramp game plan. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going down to 1 Reclamation just, for some late game punch, and 2 copies of Expansion Explosion.
Okay.
Those are actually still pretty reasonable in small numbers because you have a lot of good interaction post board that you can just copy with the expansion app.
Or copy my Red Cap Melee. That'd be sweet.
So we've got a lot of good red removal. We've got, our ambushers that are important. 1 copy of Scavenging Ooze is nice to get a little bit more life gain. And then, cutting our bad counter spells is too slow. And Brazen Borrower is the weakest point of interaction that we have in this matchup because the body is essentially irrelevant.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Cannot block a single thing in my deck. So makes sense. All right, so we will get to game number 3 here out of best out of 5. So one of us has to win 2 in a row to take down these marbles. Or 2 out of 3.
Yeah. I was going to say, you could win this one and then lose and then win again.
Yeah. All right, Rob, you got any questions while we shuffle up?
Yeah, so the Pawblade deck you played on Tuesday, do you think that deck is kind of a meme, or do you think it actually has some legs in the format?
I think it's more of a meme. I think, it's a pretty awesome Embercleave deck, but just having to play those really bad 2-drops just because they search them up with the Huntmaster seems a little bit too much for me, but I have been seeing people do well with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how to think about that, but I would assume it's not great.
I am similarly skeptical about that deck to Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me too much to see it kind of break out this weekend.
Yeah.
If it is really good.
Yeah.
But like I said this on Tuesday, I think that deck really needs to have, a near perfect build.
Yeah.
Because you need to, in your building, mitigate the downside of having those bad commons.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. Well, I'm going to be going first here. See if I can get a 1-drop. haven't cast a 1-drop yet. Who needs them?
Seems overrated, Mono
See if you can
Red.
mold a 4. You haven't molded a 4 yet either.
That's a good point. Well, this is not super good, but I don't think it's worth a mulligan here. God, maybe it is, but yeah, I'll keep.
I will also keep.
Your go.
Ketria Triumph.
Okay.
You're up.
Right on time. Getcha.
See, there's your 1-drop.
Yeah. Your go.
What are you complaining about?
I know.
I will play an island and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I will play a land and attack for 1.
18.
Now let's play. You got so many pieces to interact with 2 mana. It's pretty impossible to play around all of them. I think I actually want to start with this. I'll start with the Bone Crusher. Pass to you.
Thinking on the Bone Crusher.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
On your end step, I'll spiral.
Okay.
Put in a stomping ground.
Okay.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Play Fable Passage.
Okay.
I'll take my lumps from the giant, but I'll Dragonfire it.
Okay.
So I'll go to 16 from the trigger.
Yep.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I will attack for 1.
15.
And I'll play an Annex. Pass to you.
Let's crack the Sun End Step.
Okay.
Forest and play another Spiral.
All right. Yeah, Annex is a card that's unbelievably good, but I think with so many Scorching Dragonfires run around, this card got a ton worse. And so like the standard removal for against mono red decks is either Scorching Dragonfire or Aether Gust, and both of them pretty cleanly deal with Annex. But of course, it's still just a very powerful card that can run away.
Yeah. It's the kind of card that will get a lot better if Eliminate starts picking up.
Oh yeah, yep, that's true. Growth Spiral, yep. All right.
Play Blast Zone.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Untap. Not a very good draw from us. Beginning combat. I will attack.
Take 4.
No blocks. No blocks, you say?
Correct.
I'll play a cleave.
Resolves.
I will equip it to Tin Street.
I will gust the Annex.
Okay. I will put it on top.
And I will pop this Blast Zone.
All right, seems good. Pass to you.
Okay, I'm pretty happy about that turn.
Yeah, that's good.
That went well.
Not much I
That was
could
also
do.
a good draw. I will play in a row.
Oh God.
Go to 18.
Yeah.
Put this Triumph on the battlefield and then
Okay.
play this as my land for turn.
Okay.
Fortunately, found a tapped land, so I couldn't double Uro.
Yeah,
But
that'd be insane.
can't have it all. I'm at 18.
All right, I will play Annex
Yep.
and equip. Here you go.
I will opt.
Okay.
Don't need
This one's
that
not
one.
going well. Not going well indeed. Go Annex with the cleave. You can do it.
So that thing's a 5/4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just play the Uro.
Okay, makes sense.
That's 5. I'll go to 21.
Yep.
Land for Uro, land for turn.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Ugh. I'll declare attacks.
I will block.
I will cast.
Or yeah, you have the castle to make 6, so that's not good. Yeah, I guess I will take it.
Take 12?
I go to 6.
All right, okay. We gotta hope now. And I'll pass to you.
I think I just want to find interaction, so I'm just gonna make a 1/1 shark.
Okay. Makes sense.
That is not the interaction I needed.
Yeah, we're kind of all in here with this annex with the flood here.
So if you have a haste creature, the only haste creatures you have are the Dodgers and other 1-drops, right? You don't have like
Fervent
Phoenix Savash.
Champion,
Yeah, it's all 1-power 1-drops.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't think there's Phoenix, but with a 1-power 1-drop and a land, you can play equip and then castle, and then that's a 6-point attack. That thing's a 4 right now.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just get in with the Uro.
Okay.
Put you to 14.
And you to 9. Okay.
Guess I probably should have done this first. I would have been able to put a land into play, but that's fine. I'm gonna deal. I guess I should do this upkeep because of the 1/1 that you get off of it.
Yep.
2 1/1s actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yes. Pass a turn.
Okay.
Upkeep. Deal 4, draw 4.
Okay. Get a couple satyrs. Still can't possibly win. All right. Draw. I guess that's not bad. Fervent Champion.
Yep.
I'll equip. Attack.
So, no blocks.
I'll pump.
I will stomp the Fervent Champion.
Lame. All right, here we go.
Those things can't block. Get in for 7.
Yep.
You go to 7. I go to 12.
7 to 12, yep.
Draw.
God, being on this side of a row is no
Yeah.
fun.
Land off the Uro.
Okay.
Land for turn. Actually, I can do a tap land, so let's do this.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Okay. Oh, I don't think that does anything.
I flame sweep and 2 ambushers.
That's pretty good. Yep. I had red cap melee the whole time, and it just does not line up with Uro. It's just when that card hits, you just can't beat it. You know, card is such a pain. And my hand was a little awkward. It was like Bone Crusher Giant, Annex, Embercleave, and red cap melee. Maybe those are just hands you just have to mulligan. This plus 3 lands. I mean, it's definitely not good, but.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still playable enough, but maybe I just had to mulligan that. I could easily see that being the
I find
case.
it hard to mulligan Cleave plus Annex.
Yeah.
You assembled that, and I was still able to beat it. And there's the lack of early pressure meant I could take that one big hit and still be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but that red cap melee did not feel in particularly great, especially when I'm going to be on the play for this game. I think I'm going to just take them out and just hope that I don't get wrecked by it. But
Turn 2 Spiral, turn 3 Ambusher. Let's go.
Here we go.
Your Annexes and Bone Crushers and Tinsry Dodgers are all pretty good at attacking into
it, yeah.
Sure, so.
But you got to be able to deal with it at some point, otherwise just the wolf pack gets you down pretty quickly. All right, well, Temur Rec is about to prove some dominance here.
Yeah,
you just got to win one of the next 2 games. Yeah, you were. You lose the first 4 games, and now you just basically come back and won them all.
I lost game 1 of this matchup, right? We split.
Yeah.
So I lost. The first 4 games. Then I won 2. Then I lost 1. Then I won 2.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so far we learned that, the power of mono green, which is really tough to deal with, toughness, basically, it makes it really tough for you to interact with it. A lot of 4-drops that are green that are just insanely hard for you to deal with.
Yeah.
Learned that just counter spells was not enough with Simic Flash, because you play the same game plan, except then you just have a bigger end game. And now just the straight mono red. I mean, small sample size, of course, but doesn't feel like it's good enough. When you draw enough removal plus Uro, and you just change your game plan to not be a Wilderness Reclamation deck, and now you're just an Uro Temur control deck, seems really tough. And there's really no adjusting I can do on my side, it seems, to be able to beat that strategy,
The real question is come down to whether or not you can generate a lot of early pressure. In the games you lost, you really haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
When your first play is turn 2 Tin Street Dodge, you're like, it's not doing enough.
Agreed. All right, I'll keep this one.
I'll keep as well.
I got a 1-drop. You're done.
Yeah, probably. I have a Triumph.
Okay. I'll attack. Take 2.
18.
All right, I will play Light Up the Stage.
Light it up.
Bang, bang. Okay. Well, I can light up right now, but that's pretty dangerous. I think I just save it for next turn, and then I can just cast both of those.
Yeah, stop plus light.
Yep. I'll pass to you.
I think with the way my hand is set up, we can wait on the growth spiral, and let's just interact and stomp the spitter.
Okay.
You can go.
It's been stomped. Here's your adventure.
Which would be really nice if you didn't have a way to deal me damage for that light.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher Light was a neat hit.
Yeah, I think it's not even that great right now, but I definitely just want to use my free cards, so I'll stomp you.
16.
And then light up the stage again. And we got those 2, not the greatest of hits, and pass to you.
Okay, well, don't think I'm going to want to play Bone Crusher into the red cap melee.
Come on, why not?
So instead, I will Growth Spiral.
Okay.
And put in Catria Triome.
Okay.
And then, what do I want to have my land for turn be? I think my next turn is pretty scripted because of the Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to play a tapped Shock Land.
Okay.
Pass.
All right. Untap. All right. Well, not going to be the best of turns, but so these don't go away. I'm going to play Robber and then play another Robber. How many cards you got?
I got 5.
All right. I got 3, so I get 2.
2 lands.
I have not hit a spell. Gotta love it. And then I'll pass to you. And this is gone for good.
Ooh, that's a neat one. So it costs me 2 life to be able to do it, but it also accelerates me. Yeah. I'll play Uro.
Okay.
I'll go to 19.
My favorite card.
Put in a Steam Vents, go to 17. Play a land for turn, and play Bone Crusher.
Okay.
You can go.
All right.
I think this game is going to be about just how quickly I can get this Uro online.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't found a Fable Passage, which is going to hurt it a bit, but...
Yeah, that makes sense. How many cards?
4.
4. Okay. I'm going to play Torbran.
That is scary as all get out.
Double triggers.
I'm at 17.
17.
So I went from... Oh, the previous turn? I have myself going 18, 16, and the 16
19.
Was...
You took... That was the Bone Crusher, so no, you didn't. You should have went down to 12.
So it should be a 13.
12, you went up.
Up to 15 from Uro, and then Shock to play the Bone Crusher. So I should be at 13.
Yep, and then whatever you're taking here.
Well, that's that stuff.
Okay.
And I will certainly block one of them.
Okay.
And take 4.
Trade,
go
take
to 9.
4. All right. Your go.
Those were some hits.
Those were some nice hits, yeah.
Need a removal spell for that Robber.
Yeah. Or he's going to rob your toys. Man, hitting off that card feels so unfair.
Okay, I guess we'll.
Definitely a big turn for you.
Yeah, definitely a big turn, but I've got a reasonable line here.
Okay.
I guess we're just going to play a... Doesn't matter. One of these lands tapped and pass.
All right.
I thought that was reasonable.
That was a good line.
Go.
Good line. All right, I'm going to play a land, and...
You have how many cards in hand?
I have 3.
Okay.
And you have 4, huh?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to declare attacks.
In your combat, before you declare,
Yep.
I will gust Torbran.
Gusty Gust. Yep.
You can declare.
Attack.
So we both have equal.
Yep.
Before blocks, I will attempt to make a 2/2 shark.
Okay. I will Scorching Dragonfire it.
I will take 2, go to 7.
Yep. There's that. And then I will play Annex and pass to you.
Play Uro.
Yep.
That brings me to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Land off Uro. Land for turn.
Okay.
And pass.
All right. Untap. How many cards?
3.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to play some stuff pre-combat. It's tough. So I don't want to play too many things in case you have like Flame Sweep, overextend into that. All right. Let's go with... Huh. It's tricky. All right, I'm going to play Bone Crusher.
Corey clearly setting up here to try to gust this Uro. You have me at 10?
9, right?
No, I had myself go from 7 to 10 last turn.
7 to 10? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Is that what you had, Rob?
Okay.
Yeah, Bone Crusher's fine.
Declare attacks.
Before you declare, I'm going to opt.
Okay.
Castle Vantress can go to the bottom.
Okay.
And I will cast a Flame Sweep.
Flame Sweep. Okay. This dies, I get a Satyr.
Yep. So this will stop the Ur from being gusted.
Yep. I'll attack.
And this
For 3.
That's a 3-power creature, and my Uro has 6 has 6 toughness with 2 damage.
Yes.
I will just take 3.
All right, you're at 7 to 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, second main, I'll play a Scorch Bitter and pass to you.
Scary. Attack, gain 3 to 10.
Yep, and I will take it. Go to 14.
2 lands. So yeah, back up to 10. You're down to 14. This is gonna get cracked.
Okay. Yeah, it's a close game.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I'm out of basics, right?
It's usually 2/2/1. There's one. You should have a mountain.
Oh, those got exiled from the robber. Yeah, I do still have a mountain. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to get an island. I was like, I've got to have an island. Right?
Yeah, I think it's 2/2/1 usually. It's pretty stock.
Okay, so no more basics left.
Okay.
That's a good thing to remember.
You know you're going to draw Fabled Passage next turn.
And I will. I guess I'll just pass.
Okay. I'll untap. Interesting draw. Well, it's pretty tough to not just play this and see what happens. Yeah, Torben.
Resolves.
Okay, declare tax.
Yep.
All right, coming in.
Okay.
Trigger?
Trigger on the stack. I will gust the Torben.
Okay. I will keep it on top. So take one?
Yeah, I will take 1 to 9.
Yep.
And that's 9.
That's 10 actually, right?
Well, I'm. Oh no, but I'm. That's my plan. Okay, yeah, I'm not blocking that. I guess I'm 1 short. I don't know why I thought this was lethal. I have a 7/7 shark.
Oh.
But I thought this was gonna be like lethal on the crackback.
Sure. That's still pretty good.
Yeah, so I think my plan is just make a 7/7 shark and block the Bone Crusher.
Okay. So you're going to be taking 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Put you to 3. I'll get 2 satyrs. And then second main, I'll light up the sage.
Yep.
All right. Play this land for the turn.
So you have me at 3.
3, and I'm at 14. Yep. Pass to you. Now, any kind of burn spell, and I'm dead.
It's an interesting one.
How aggressive can you get?
So now we got to do a little bit of mathy maths.
Yeah, mathy maths. So Torben's castable. This melee is not. That was exiled much earlier.
How many creatures you got over there?
In my graveyard?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I got an ooze. An ooze. It's pretty good.
So I know you have. Oh, you have a melee over here too.
That's exiled before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah. This is off light up. So.
And you hit a land.
I hit a land.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you have 1 card in hand. Next turn you're gonna Torben. So what I can do is I can wait to see if you have any 1-mana haste creatures. Use Blast Zone on that.
Mm-hmm.
I can then play both of these as blockers. Gain 1 life. Go to 4. Block these 3. Take 3 from the Torben. Go to 1 and win in two turns in the air. I think that's the line.
Okay.
I can't really beat anything. Well, I can beat a lot of things. I can't beat like a Stomp.
Okay.
Or a Robber of the Rich.
Okay.
But I beat 1-mana haste creatures. I can't beat Nemricleave, but I haven't been able to beat Nemricleave forever.
Yeah.
I haven't had it. But I think that's the line. So get in for 7 in the air.
Interesting.
You go to 7.
Sure.
And then play these things. Exile 1 of your creatures.
Okay.
Gain a life. Go to 4.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. I have a Stomp. Tarbrid hit you for
that goes to 2, and then you have 1 unblocked creature after I kill this.
Stomp has been doing you in at the end of verses, huh?
Man, I thought I squeaked that one out.
Yeah, if you would have thought about it a little more, I think you would have. I mean, I don't know if you could have done anything different, except attack with Uro, leave back Shark, hope to draw something else.
Yeah, but then I don't have you dead the next turn.
Yeah, but do you have to if you're just going off? Like, if you're blocking enough of my things, like if I'm losing half my battlefield to not kill you and you just keep Uro going, that's pretty rough. But the turn when I attacked with a 3/3 Annex, what else would make sense to have him be in my hand?
Oh, then the stomp.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't really. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were really playing a tournament,
For sure.
and I'm sitting there,
that's what I'm saying. If you would have thought more, you would have pieced that together because that attack made no sense. That was the only thing that could have been in my hand, and that was the one card that stayed there for pretty much the whole thing. But
it was awkward that I found the Flame Sweep as the answer to the Robber instead of like something else, because then I really wanted to Flame Sweep later when there's all those Satyr tokens running around.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah,
that was a really good game. A nice way to force a good old game 5 here for the Marvels. Woo, woo, woo. Except you're on the play. I don't like that.
Yeah. I like that.
I don't like that at all. All right. Well, Rob, do you got any last minute questions here before we get into our final game?
Not really.
Okay.
Fortunately.
All right.
They just want to see the Magic get played.
Exactly. Questionless.
They're in awe of our extreme abilities
to jam these masterful decks. Yeah. That game was really good though. A lot of decision points along the way.
Yeah. And like I could have done a lot of different things with my disruption too. Like not sure if I did any of that optimally. There's definitely a lot I could have done differently.
Agreed. All right. So it looks like you are going to be on the play.
Yeah, and you're right. If I had sussed out that the stomp was definitely there, you
just attack with Uro and hope. Like you're still dead if you don't find anything, but at least give yourself a chance.
I was drawing Shark Typhoon, and I don't think that was good enough.
Maybe just a 1/1 chump.
Because I can't make a 1/1 and then do everything else in my hand.
Yeah.
And Blast Zone still.
Yeah.
I would have needed to find a 2-mana piece of interaction.
Yeah, I think you would have to deal with Torben. Otherwise, the math just gets crazy, So.
Yep.
All right, so you're on the play. It's a heinous hand. Holy.
Okay.
You got a nifty one?
I'm going to keep.
I'm going to mulligan. That hand looks so bad. All right. How good is it? Or how bad is it, should I say?
Talk to me in 3 or 4 turns.
Yeah.
Talk to me in 3 or 4 turns.
Deal.
Because it's a wide range of possibilities.
Okay. Could be anything.
I'm not sure you'd keep that one, Corey.
Oh, really? All right. I like that. Because I'd keep a lot.
I would be astounded if Corey would ever mulligan this hand. With the hands I've seen him keep.
For a game 5, he might mulligan. Let's put it that way.
I've kept some. I keep all hands anytime.
Oh, I see them.
I know what they are.
Wow. Okay, I'm definitely keeping, but I have no idea what I want to bottom here.
I can do it for you.
Yeah, I think it's one of these two. Honestly, I think this card is just a little bit better in most situations. God, this feels wrong, but... Alright. I'm gonna bottom that. That could be wrong.
Okay, Steam Vents go.
Okay. I will attack for 1.
Castle Vantress, go.
Okay.
I'm at 19.
All right, not a bad draw. I will go with Robert.
Yep.
I have 4 cards. How about you?
I have 6.
Declare attacks. Okay. I can't cycle that, though, so that's not great.
I'll go to 16.
Right? It's not like it's in my hand.
You cycle from your hand.
Yeah, discard it from your hand. Your go. Yeah, okay. You're at 16.
Let's make it 14.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. This could easily be a flame sweepy turn. I'll declare attacks. Okay. Not much I can do about that with how my hand was set up, so I think this is better to play. I'll play Tybalt. Get a 1/1 Devil and pass to you. Shut down the life link a little bit from Uro.
Okay, let's play Triome and Scorching Dragonfire the Tybalt.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Pass the turn.
Okay. I'll attack for 1.
13.
And then I'll play Nanix. Here go.
Uro.
Okay.
Go to 16.
Yep.
Huh. I've got lands.
Okay.
It's just a matter of whether I want to shock with this.
Sure.
This will also get sacrificed. I'll think if I want to shock while I shuffle here.
Okay.
I'm playing a Scavenging Goon, so that it's the real question is just whether or not you're going to have Stomp. Because you just said, I guess you have 2 creatures over there, right?
2 creatures, yep. You could even exile your Uro if you want to pump it an additional 1.
3 toughness threatens to block the Annex too. So yeah, I'm going to go to 14 and play Ooze and exile the Robber.
Okay.
So, which brings me to,
So 15, right?
Up to 16, then down to 14 to shock, then up to 15 from the Ooze.
Okay.
Ping-ponging everywhere. So
Done?
I'm at 15, you're at 20. Yeah.
All right. Draw. Oh my god, that was such a bad draw.
My keep had no green mana, by the way.
Oh yeah? Impressive.
It was a 2-lander.
Impressive.
Worked out.
We're definitely not out of it by any means, but
some Freaky Friday switch stuff going on here.
Yeah. Champion?
Yep.
I'll declare attacks.
This feels like a stomp of the yard.
Stomp the yard.
Kind of want to just trade you the Annex. Take 2, give you 1 more Devil, because it's 4. And then you would just have 3 1/1s. That'd be at 13. It's also another card towards the Uro. Yeah, block the Annex.
Block Annex. Okay, take 2.
Yeah, so I go to 13. You get another, not a Devil, you get a Satyr.
Yep.
Decent chance you have another Annex.
And then I'll pass to you.
Ooh, I like that. So we need 1 more card in our graveyard for Uro. Does Op count? Is that a good draw?
Op does count.
Let's put this Growth Spiral on the bottom. We don't need that one.
Okay.
Play Uro.
Okay.
I will go to 16.
Yep.
Draw a card. And pass the turn.
All right, I'll stomp you.
So 14.
All right. Untap. Draw. Got a castle. This is on an adventure. Well, we're pretty forced here. I'll attack.
Red Cat melee by itself doesn't kill the things unless I block the Devil. So I don't want to block the Devil. It's just a question of whether or not there's some issue with potentially blocking the Champion, which I'd obviously rather block than the Satyr. You have 2 cards in your hand?
2, yep.
Kind of think you're just going to like cleave an unblocked creature, try to get in. So yeah, I'll block the further Champion.
Yep. Cleave. I think I'll strap it to the Satyr, and then we'll let this
5.
die. Yep.
Brings me to 9.
Your go. I just needed to land so bad to cleave you the turn before.
Yeah.
Would have been so good.
Okay, let's attack. I go to 12, you go to 14.
Yep.
And this will be tapped off the Uro, then land for turn.
Okay.
So 12 to 14. I'm going to go to 15 and play another Uro from my hand.
Okay.
And I have another land.
Okay.
And you can go.
So you go to 15?
Yep.
All right. Untap. I will play a Tin Street Dodger.
Yep.
Declare attacks. Beat.
And 4 blocks, play an Ambusher.
Yep.
And can I block? I guess we'll block the Dodger.
Okay, take 5.
Brings me to 10.
And play Bone Crusher. Your go. Not looking good for the mono red player here.
No, it is not.
They were definitely close, but
attack with the arrow, go to 13.
yep.
Put in this land.
Okay, no blocks.
You go to 8.
Yep.
And I will end step, get a wolf, and then pass the turn.
All right. On top. Don't think there's anything I can do here.
Put me at 13 life.
Yeah, 13's pretty rough.
I would be surprised.
All right, declare attacks. Math is for blockers.
Okay. Well, before blocks,
Okay.
how big of a shark do I want?
Yeah, this was a beating. It was close, but it was all that turn where I just needed a second or one land for Embercleave, and I did not do that.
I'm going to get a 6/6 shark.
Okay.
And let's do some blocking.
Okay.
So this will block. I guess the 3/3 is going to trade for this regardless. So that can block there, that blocks here, and this blocks here.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. When I needed the second land, I drew a second Embercleave. Literal worst possible. So, yeah, GG's. Those were close. Those were close.
Yeah, I kept, it was Steam Vents, Castle Vantris, the 2 red cards, and then Scavenging Ooze, and Nightpack Ambusher, Expansion Explosion.
On the play?
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think I would have kept that one either. You drew quite nicely out of it.
I drew Greenlands.
Yeah.
An arrow.
On the draw, I'd snap keep that for sure. But on the play, that's a little rough. But it's worked out for you.
I agree. It's sketchy on the play, and I definitely keep on the draw.
This is definitely a paradox of a versus live. Then you keeping those sketchy hands and getting rewarded. But all right, well, Temur Reclamation just proven that it is still dominant. You know,
on the comeback trail there.
On the comeback trail. I mean, the red matchup pre-board it seemed really good for me. But once you get your reclamations, your mystical disputes, and your negates out of there, I think you're hugely favored. But, you know, you also just more often than not would have to win 2 games. So that makes it much more even. But still, I mean, I don't think I'd want to be on the side of mono red if I'm just winning game 1 and then games 2 and 3, you know, I mean, it feels somewhat like Dredge. Every deck has these insanely good cards. Even Bant has just 4 Devout Decree because they're also great against Jund Sacrifice decks, good against Jund Food, stuff like that. Or, I mean, Rakdos Sacrifice and Jund Food. So it just feels like a deck that is going to be very good at game 1s because all these decks are cannibalizing each other to be able to compete game 1 with other blue decks, other, you know, breeding pool growth spiral decks, but you know that's not necessarily the place I would want to be at, is just hoping to get lucky games 2 and 3 against a bad draw or something. But yeah, it seemed okay as a choice.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely power there, and we know, you know, Annex, Bonecrusher Giant, Torbran, Embercleave, these are powerful cards.
Yes, definitely.
But the early drops are just so weak.
Yeah, they really are. And just mono red just hasn't got anything from like the last 2 sets. You know, it was just what it had left from, you know, the standard before that when Worlds was around and stuff. And yeah.
But I've got to say, most impressive deck of the day, certainly the mono green aggro deck.
Yeah.
The mono green machine. Sorry, Cedric.
Yeah.
If you're still around.
That did impress me. That's something I'm definitely interested in. Or just, you know, if it can't be banned, just maybe join them, play some Temur Reclamation this weekend. Who knows? We got some testing to do. We'll figure it out. But before we go, let's thank some subs and we'll thank some sponsors.
All right, I get a few subs today.
Okay.
Go Thulu for subscribed with Prime, and then Heptagon subscribed for 5 months, and then also gifted a sub. So thank you to Heptagon.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for those 3 subs. We really appreciate the support here on the Star City Games Twitch channel. If you want to support Star City Games in another way and get some awesome benefits, you can head over to starcitygames.com/join-premium, and $7.99 will get you access to exclusive content from our writers or digital content creators, 5% off sealed products, 10% off singles, and then 15% off any kind of supplies to protect your cards. So head on over there and subscribe today.
And speaking of supplies, we are also sponsored by Ultimate Guard. So if you are a Star City Games premium member, that 15% off discount for supplies will count towards the Ultimate Guard line that we do carry, including the katana sleeves that we use here on Versus Live.
Absolutely. And if you wanna really just try to get all the Versus Live swag that you can get, head over to Carnox.com/SCG. You can use that affiliate link to get yourself 10% off one of these awesome gaming chairs.
And last but not least, Coalesce Apparel. If you want to go to coalesceapparel.shop and use the gift code SCG to get 10% off of your purchase there. Corey unwisely trying to use the Is It shirt against me after I so deftly used it against him on Tuesday.
Oh, but your Is It? You had blue and red.
I'm more Simic, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
See? And I wore the Simic shirt.
Smart. Big brain stuff. Yeah, and a lot of cool stuff's happening over at Coalesced. I mean, we had Arctic Mibu I saw that's joining.
Just joined the team. They're developing some stuff there.
Yeah, and Alias V, who I'm just a huge fan of. I love Alias so much. She's awesome. And I know she's got to have some cat-themed shirts. So any cat lovers, you're going to get some awesome, cool new shirts to be able to order from Coalesce Apparel. So head on over there and check out all the cool stuff that Cedric has for you there. But that's it, man. Versus Live, you took it down both shows this week.
Had a good week. Let's keep it running on Saturday, too.
Yeah, you know your O2 dropping this Saturday, right? It's like a foolproof plan, but...
I won when it counted.
That does count. But to recap for anybody who is just joining to end, the SCG Standard Championship qualifier number 2 is going to be this Saturday. There's qualifiers running as we speak, going to be running all day tomorrow. So don't think it's too late. If you're just hearing about this now, you have time to go jump into one of these qualifiers and come play Magic with some insane Magic players. I mean, we got all the SCG writers. Yeah. That includes the world champion, best Magic player in the world right now, Paulo Vitor Dama DeRosa. We got us scrubs that are going to be playing in there. I know I saw Ichikawa already qualified on one of these earlier standard qualifiers. We got all of BCW who is in the trenches playing the qualifiers right now. So
I think some guy named Bard Narson.
Yeah, of course, too. Brad Nelson already queued up on in.
The one benefit of doing the SCG Tour online is that now it's not regionally defined, and a bunch of people that couldn't play SCGs because they were too far away from them now have the opportunity to do so.
Exactly.
And the commentators get to commentate on their matches, so I'm sure it's great for them.
100%. Yeah, it's really cool experience. We all wish, of course, we could be shaking hands, playing SCG Opens in person, but you know what? The next best thing is still getting high-level standard Magic to be able to play on the weekend. So huge shout-out to Star City Games and NTG Melee for hosting such awesome events. And you will be seeing us on the digital streets here Saturday. Do we got a start time just to remind everyone there, Rob?
10 a.m. Eastern.
10 a.m. Eastern time will be when it is going. And like I said, qualifiers will be going all day today and tomorrow. So head over there. But for us, that's going to be it. We will be back Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Not sure what we're going to do yet. We're going to think about it over the weekend, but we will get back to you on that, and we will see you then. So for Corey, Ross, and Rob, bye-bye.